We're going to talk about 2023. Beth, we're going to start with you. And perhaps you can look at 2023 and sort of reflect back at sort of the tee up. You've been there at headquarters, coming from one of the many operating components you worked in, to sort of set the table and really rebuild the engine at the Department of Homeland Security. Tell us about 2023 and beyond.
Well, thanks again, Luke, for having me and for highlighting the great work at the Department of Homeland Security. And when I talk about what we've done in 2023, and I reflect on what's gone on from 2019 when I first arrived up at the headquarters entity, which is, that's a really weird shift, going from working with the operators directly to being up at headquarters and now being part of the machinery that I used to make fun of all the time when I was down in the component. So I think we have done some amazing things. We always talk about people, process, and technology, people first. And if you just look at who you have on this panel right now, that reflects some of the amazing work that has happened at DHS to elevate amazing talent. And I look at somebody like Rochelle Henderson, who, as you know, served both at CBP and now is over as the CIO at ICE, has had a long and terrific career with DHS. And I look across the department leadership. As you know now, Luke, most of my direct reports, my executive director, that whole team is coming from within DHS, with component knowledge and experience. And I think we've created a really terrific environment where we're sharing best practices across a department that has a myriad of missions, right? We do everything from law enforcement to trade and travel facilitation to helping people on what might be the worst day of their life. So if I'm talking about the thing I am most proud of, it's the people who serve the DHS mission, and most specifically, the DHS IT community. We've spent a lot of time focusing on establishing cohesion across DHS. And I was going to mention what I am really proud of in some of the Southwest border technology integration work, but I would rather have Rochelle talk about those efforts, since she was really leading collaboration across the components and driving some incredible operational changes. But we've done a lot to shore up the infrastructure at DHS, established our network operations and security center. We've modernized the network. We've stabilized the cloud infrastructure. We've delivered all kinds of capability. As you've heard me talk about establishing a solutions delivery directorate at DHS headquarters, which didn't exist previously. We've established a customer experience directorate. We're leading in artificial intelligence. So fundamentally, DHS is moving at Mach speed to deliver capability to the operators. And I think we have matured tremendously over the last 4.5 years from a people standpoint, from a technology standpoint, and certainly we've begun to mature the processes at headquarters as well.